Hello ladies and gentlemen, James Whitworth here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 8GB multifunctional digital voice recorder. There's many brands that it comes under. I'll put some links in the description. So I'm just going to go for it all and then do some test recordings of it as well. Much like my previous video, I'm recording 2 videos at once. It's so hot today, like it is ridiculous. But yeah, let's get on with the video. So let's see what we've got here. There was no packaging as such, this is just how it was. So I'll start with the basics. I've got a mini USB to USB lead, some headphones here. I doubt these sound very good, they feel very sort of cheap. Got this is a lapel microphone. I'm guessing it's a mono lapel microphone. So this is one that you can clip to your clothing. You know the ones that they have on TV where they clip them to your t-shirt and that sort of thing. Like one of those. I don't know how good this sounds. Again, this is just an accessory that comes with it. This is some telephone device. Not your mobile phone, it's like a home phone. One that uses a telephone cord. You plug one end into your telephone and... to be honest, I have no idea how this works. Oh, this is audio output. So this must plug into the device itself. I'm not going to bother testing this. I don't really have anything to test it out with, so I'll put that to one side. But yeah, if you want to record phone calls, that's the way to do it. Here is a user manual. Hopefully it's in English. Yeah, it is very small writing. It should be fairly self-explanatory. Hopefully it would. Otherwise, this would be an interesting video. Me not knowing what to do. Basic use. Turn on the product. Check the built-in lithium battery. This all looks like pretty straightforward English. No interesting translations here, I don't think. Yeah, it's all pretty straightforward. Although you probably need a magnifying glass to actually read any of this. Onto the product itself. Let's get out the packaging. Yeah, it's quite a compact little design. It's definitely easy to fit in your pocket. So I just go through all the buttons. You've got obviously record, stop, play, pause. Very straightforward. On the side here, you've got, this is like a lock button. Like a skip forward and back. That's an M. I don't know if that's menu. It must be menu. And this is a microphone. Also on the other side, there's another microphone because this is, if you look left and right channel, so you've got 2 channel microphones, so it's stereo. At the top we've got a headphone and a microphone jack, 3.5mm. Also it does actually tell you the afterwards I was sort of guessing half of them. Yeah, that's a mode button, not a menu button. On this side you've got the mini USB port, volume up and down, and this is Del/AB. Not quite sure what that is. It delete. This is power on and off. I thought that was a lock switch. I don't think this has a lock switch. Yeah, this is power on and off. That makes sense. So let's. Don't know if this will come out very well on camera. Probably not. So here you've got the on screen. I think it's just like a black and white display. You've got record. I don't. How you go through it? Is it? Yeah, so it's just the skip forward and back buttons. You go through it. Record, music mode, setting mode, and we've got it there. It's fairly straightforward. Okay, so the M button is the OK button basically. So setting, system time, record type, record from, monitor set, backlight, language, power off, contrast, memory info, firmware version. I'll have a look at that. It's firmware version 2016 1019. Oh, you can just have a look at that. I can't bother to read all that out. I'll leave all the settings on default just to make this fair. If there is like a major issue, then I'll change the setting, like if it's really not liking, or if it really sounds rubbish when you're recording it, then I will change the settings to see what the problem is. But hopefully it should just work on default settings. That's what I'm going to test out on today. So first thing, I'll go to record and press the M button again. Initializing empty disk. Okay. Oh, is that the recordings that I've already done? What's this music mode? Oh, this is like an MP3 player mode. I won't play that because that's probably going to be copyrighted. As you can see at the top, there's a battery indicator. It looks like it's on full battery, which is lucky. Okay, how do I get out of this? Out, please. Yeah, the controls can be a little bit fiddly at times. I'm not sure how you get out of this. Stop. So I've just pressed record, and as you can see, it's starting to count up at the top. This is not what I'm going to be testing recordings with, because I'm not really speaking into the device as such. Just going to sleep. You got the seconds and the minutes. I think that's the time available. So you got 95 hours. Is that 95 hours? Must be. That's a long time. Then we got recording 0001 and the date. I haven't actually bothered recording the date. Oh, setting the date. And here is 192 wave format. So 192 kilobits wave formats. That should be pretty good quality for most purposes. Camera angle change. I'm just going to test out this recorder here, and I'm going to edit the audio that's produced in this into the video. So first of all, I'm going to just use the built-in microphones on the device itself. So this is the built-in microphone. I'm just using this to test out the sound. This is the left channel microphone, and this is the right channel microphone. So this is the built-in microphone. So the internal microphone is actually quite impressive. It's got a nice sound quality to it. It's quite nice and clear. A decent amount of bass to it. It's not too tinny sounding like I thought it would be. One thing it is disappointing, it doesn't record in stereo despite it having the L and R, like two microphones, left and right. No, it's just mono. So next I'm going to be using the lapel microphone, the one that comes with it. So I'm just going to plug this into the microphone port. I want to do this and clip it to my T-Shack. So how much? It's probably about a metre length in cable. I won't put it here because it's probably going to get pretty close. I'll just clip it here just for the test. This is a test of the lapel microphone, seeing what the sound quality is like. This should just be mono, so it shouldn't make a difference if I speak from this side or if I speak from this side. It should sound the same. The clip-on microphone actually sounds a bit better. It has a nice sound quality to it. The one problem, as you may be able to tell, it is very loud. This is probably the number one drawback. I couldn't find any way to adjust the volume. Now, not everything sounds the same. Say, for example, this microphone, it's fine at this volume, but if I start shouting like this, it's all going to be really distorted. You need to be able to adjust your volume. It's just not going to happen, especially if, say, you're talking to it close by. It can sometimes distort a bit. If you're far away, you might not be able to hear anything, so that isn't so good. So now I'm going to microphones which I own already, so these are not ones that come with the device itself. So this microphone is one that you see quite a lot on Amazon and eBay. It's supposed to be a bit like the quite popular Sony stereo microphone, but it's just a generic one. It's not actually a Sony one. This is the test of the stereo microphone. This is the left channel, and this is the right channel. So this microphone doesn't come with the product. I'll stress that over and over again. This is one that I already had. The stereo microphone actually sounded pretty good. There was a slight sort of hum. I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but the sound was pretty good. Again, not stereo. It doesn't matter if you use the internal or external microphone. It doesn't record in stereo. This one actually is a stereo microphone. I've actually tried it using my computer and using the camera. It is definitely a stereo microphone, but the device somehow renders it always in mono. So last but not least, this is a different stereo microphone, a bit of a smaller design. This one also has a clip you can clip it to your clothing as well, but I've lost it. I don't know where it's gone, which is a bit annoying. I had it before the video. This is a test of the Maplin microphone. This is the left channel, and this is the right channel. So yeah, that was really loud. Yeah, the Maplin, out of all the microphones, the Maplin one does sound the best usually, but like I said, when you can't adjust the volume, it distorts like crazy. So what do I think of this device? So I'm going to be straight up and honest here. I'm not going to say blah blah blah, this is lovely, brilliant. It's okay. I'm going to say it's okay, but it really depends on what purpose you're going to use it for. Just for recording your own voice into the internal microphone, fine. If you're going to use the clip-on microphone, not so fine. It is too loud. You can't adjust the volume. That's just how it is. If you found a microphone with a volume control, you might be able to get away with it. But it's just so annoying how the device does not have a volume control. I'm not sure why. It has, I mean, trust me, this device has all the features under the sun. I think it even has EQ, like you can do equalizer and all that kind of weird stuff. But it doesn't have volume. It is really weird. The volume control only adjusts the the playback volume, not the recording volume. I did actually try that. So for me, the problem is that I actually got this to record in stereo. I was a little bit disappointed. I don't think, to be fair, I don't think it actually mentioned it being stereo, but I just assumed it having the L and the R microphones, that it would be stereo. I think the idea is that it's got left and right, but it should just call it microphone 1 and 2, because it's got 2 microphones, I think. As long as you want to record in mono, so like I'm talking now into this microphone is mono. I don't want it to be stereo, because if I move my head, your ears are going to start sounding really weird because there's going to be more audio. I don't know, have you ever heard like videos on YouTube before where the sound is coming out of one ear and it makes your other ear almost seem deaf? That's why I always record my voice in mono. But for recording mono sound, and if you hold the device at a good distance, you get a good quality recording. And I was quite surprised by the inbuilt microphone. I thought that was actually really good. I was expecting that to sound rubbish, so that was actually really surprising. So if you're interested in this product, I'll link it in the description. If this product interests you, it's very portable, it's rechargeable, which is also very good. You don't have to ever bother with AA or AAA batteries. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to thumbs up. If you want more of this sort of video, don't forget to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. This is James Whitworth signing out.